The afternoon headlines. All pumps to resume operations from today as MPDF reaches understanding during meeting with Home Commissioner. And Meitei Tribe Union kicks off No ST, No Vote campaign. And Assam Rifles conduct one-day Northeast seminar on Resurgence Manipur Framework for Stability and Sustainable Growth. And collective efforts of government, security forces, civil society, community stakeholders are vital in steering the state towards peace, stability, says Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla. Good afternoon, you've tuned into Pm-Istv English News. I'm Darung Shankaling, giving you the news in brief. Oil pumps across the valley will resume operations from today as Manipur Petroleum Dealers Fraternity, MPDF, has called off its strike after reaching an understanding with the government. The decision was announced by convener of MPDF, Laishram Jogendro, during a press meet held at Manipur Press Club today. He said understanding was adopted during a meeting with Commissioner Home and representatives of MPDF.
Petrol pump da tawjariba akhoi ki employing sokpa khotpa yawba yabagi adugumba masida misimina yawba yaba adugumba kaya ama tholokpa yaba na maram oiraga akhoi na karigumba government da demand khara ju tawjabani amasung akhoi ki isnau jing leibiribi ju ju akhoi na appeal tawjai ji siumba thodokse amohna matungda thon bidanaba appeal tawjari hojik government ga ngasi wari sanara matungda yanaba porokpadagi akhoi khudaktagi oina hojik petrol pump sing hangbagi akhoi warep longnajare do hojik khudaktagi oina akhoi adum hangdokjaragani mayamgi akhoi pura fulfill tawbadi natte adubu mayamgi awaba sing adagi akhoi dealer sing na su akhoi na su masi jida government na kitang tabi base sigi je yingjaraga akhoi hangdokjabadi.
It may be noted that all pumps had remained shut since Saturday due to a strike following a bomb attack at a fuel station in Bishnupur district on 8th of this month and continuing extortion-related threats. MPDF had also met with Commissioner Home yesterday but failed to reach an understanding. Meitei Tribe Union MMTU today kicked off its No ST, No Vote campaign, intensifying its demand to earliest Meitei in the scheduled tribe list. The campaign kicked off with a program held at the residence of MPCC's PCC member Oinam Romain at Singjamai Oinam Thingel. Speaking at the function, Secretary Organization MMTU Mutum Churamani stated that the Meitei community was originally a scheduled tribe and said the demand is for restoration of their ST status. Most political parties in Manipur, including the Indian National Congress, supported demand, he said, while maintaining that it is unfortunate that BJP does not support the demand. He alleged the government of ignoring the demand, citing the government's reported negligence to send recommendation despite the order of the High Court of Manipur. Juramani informed that the campaign is launched with the objective to raise awareness of the demand to the people, including the MLAs and intending candidates. Also speaking at the function, Oinam Romain termed the demand as legitimate and essential to save the community. He said if he is elected, he will present the demand for ST status and proposal to amend the MLR and LR Act at the Assembly.
Karigumba khoi ST list sanfu taragati adu suchoi choidana adu khoi chingda Meitei taba yarane adu masi pochi khoi tawdo ya khoi thaw amane khalaga ai suchoi choidana ai angamba level da masi thaw ya sang gauna ai support objerni karigumba singmei kendra da mayam hibidana vote ka taragati assembly da lawda khwaidagi ahanba nupa do yo jege haina ai mayam ki vote dijari.
Assam Rifles organized one-day Northeast seminar on Resurgent Manipur Framework with Stability and Sustainable Growth at City Convention Center. Gracing the opening of the seminar as a chief guest, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla highlighted that Manipur's resilience, rich culture, heritage, strategic geography and the collective efforts of the government, security forces, civil society and community stakeholders in steering the state towards peace, stability and long-term development. Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh, DG Assam Rifles Vikas Lakhera, IGAR South Major General Ravroop Singh, VC Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra and senior officers of the Assam Rifles and students attended the event. The governor also stressed the importance of reconciliation, social cohesion, strong governance, strengthened border management, curbing organized crime and enhancing cooperation among all sections of the society. The governor also underscored Manipur's immense potential in agriculture, horticulture, handloom, handicrafts, ecotourism and sports, emphasizing the entrepreneurial spirit of its people and the remarkable achievements of Manipuri athletes on the global stage. He called for deeper investment in education, skill development, connectivity and youth empowerment to shape a stable and prosperous future.
Together we can build a state defined by unity, dignity and opportunity. I am confident that the ideas exchanged today in the 3 plenary sessions where very useful topics have been selected and very eminent speakers are there. I am confident that this will help shape informed policies and concrete actions to support the vision. We are looking forward the last 1 year that how we can bring peace between the different communities which have got divided over a longer period of time. So we definitely look forward to ideas coming forward and maybe what type of participation we should ensure that a normalcy to the state comes back and state starts progressing once again.
DG Assam Rifles Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera highlighted that the seminar provides a platform to explore the bond between civil and security forces and the issues prevailing in the state. He said the strategic position of Manipur has brought up many opportunities as well as challenges. He expressed confidence that the seminar will help in resolving the prevailing issues while pushing the state towards development.
Together, these sessions offer a holistic examination of Manipur's from the pressing realities of security management to the structural requirements of governance reforms, economic revival, and participative social development. The combined contribution of experts, academics, practitioners, and community voices will help shape a comprehensive framework for lasting stability and sustained growth in Manipur.
The event featured 3 plenary sessions, beginning with Session 1, Manipur at Crossroads. The session was chaired by Lieutenant General C.A. Krishnan, PVSM, UYSM, AVSM retired, who presented an insightful overview on complexities of Manipur, a brief of overview outlining the evolving security landscape, governance challenges and the impact of regional geopolitical shift. Anthropologist and senior fellow at the Indian Foundation, Rami N. Desai, gave a detailed presentation on external dynamics as a catalyst for internal turmoil in Manipur, examining cross-border influences, demographic pressure, illegal immigration, narcotics networks, and the broader border geopolitical developments shaping the state's internal stability. Tension escalated today at Ireng Naga village in Gangpokpi district as villagers staged a sit-in protest condemning alleged threat issue to the village chairman by Tiger, a commander of the KNFP, and the reported intimidation by armed KNFP militants. According to villagers, the situation follows a road blockade imposed by the village on the German, also known as Tiger Road. The blockade was launched in protest against alleged vandalism of a village waiting shed and Desecration of a local monument incidents said to have occurred on the 11th of this month and attributed to KNFP militants. Speaking to reporters, a villager said representatives of Kuki civil society organizations visited the village and urged residents to lift a blockade, describing the road as a lifeline for the Kuki community. Villagers, however, reportedly stated that the blockade would be withdrawn only after consultations with Naga civil society organizations. The villagers further alleged that following this interaction, KNFP commander Tiger contacted the village chairman by phone and issued threats, including threats to burn down the village and harm residents. Soon after, around 30 KNFP militants reportedly armed with sophisticated weapons allegedly entered the village. The situation, however, did not escalate further due to the presence of central and state security forces deployed in the area. Villagers also expressed dissatisfaction over what they described as the inaction of central forces during the incident, alleging bias and stating that trust in the forces has been eroded.
COSO singa yanaraga sathokna khiba matungda KNF ki commander mahak maming oina panbada Tiger kauba masamakna aikoi ki village ki chief magi contact 3 ton tobuga loinana nakhoi kunse hojik chatlaga aikoi na kapthokani mai thadokani aigi mi sing suk tharakani haiduna machin makna warning tawra aikoi chairman amabu 3 ton tawrame ikoi kuidaba matamda magi sibai singse kun tramuk se paisala aga aikoi kun tamna changame madubo laibak phaba mana central force leirame amaso aikoi ki policing team khara leirame moi leirambana maram oiduna khitang aikoi da khar safa baib do oibne nalam daba taradi ireng ko bu kun se kukina ut un oihal lam su yai ngarang gi nimit se ad aikoi sumaina problem se yaw no thoki bisi aikoi khakna loisan badi ngamde ba pol ama changak pasi aikoi ki central force laijai state ki force laijabane militant su ground da laiba taraga su amana amabu respect da laifam thokpane atubo respect yaw da mo da moina direct encroach tawraga moi bu karib da thawai thawsa da na changa aga maning tamna lairaba phawbada central force na hai aikoi laibane aikoi mang da de atu tawbiba yate na khitang wahai ma da su kang tho amagadi central force aba ama oibigi respect tawdabane atubo tawfam thokpa moi tawte aduna taidi chopna ki central singso puki ki support ni hebse koina lawbani maduna maram oiduna akoi di central se thoidok na taraka oraktre thajaba yabse koida yaw dre hebse ma ireng khunja ki tarapta masi wahai se akoi ki oiribe phibam ste kitang phungdok ningbi wahai khara thamjabne.
Governor J. Kumar Bhala administered oath to newly appointed chairman of Manipur Electricity Regulatory Commission, Saubam Ibopishak, at Darbar Hall of Log Bhavan. The Chief Secretary of Manipur and MLAs were also present on the occasion. It may be mentioned that on 31st December 2025, Saubam Ibopishak Singh retired as the Chief General Manager of Power Grid Corporation of India, and later he was appointed as chairman of Manipur Electricity Regulatory Commission. Following the oath-taking ceremony, Chairman of Manipur Electricity Regulatory Commission, Saubam Ibopishak, spoke to media persons where he spoke about the main responsibilities of Manipur Electricity Regulatory Commission. He said the tariff released by MSPCL and MSPDCL have to be approved by Manipur Electricity Regulatory Commission and introduced as national tariff, and the commission will also address the disputes related to consumers and suppliers.
Regulatory Commission na tawgadaba thabak se mainly akhoi state electricity MSPCL MSPDCL na thagalakpa akhoi gi tariff finalization tawna bagi tariff sing akhoi na approve tawraga rational tariff ama introduce tawba approve tawraga introduce tawba state ki power scenario ji improve tawna bagi damakta masida akhoi na market participation henkaranba gi khudong jaba pb ba haibata regulation semaga ko haibadi private party khangde any other agency who want to participate in the improvement of the power scenario of the Manipur state adu akoina opportunity pb ba adegi any dispute ko haidi consumers class of consumers then akoi suppliers ki marakta laiba dispute lakojing jo koina resolve tawna ba hona ba akoi gi level la sigi responsibilities ni ayambana adagi additionally time to time government gi darkar laku matung ina government da koina power scenario ji improve tawna bi damakta advisory oina advice to biwa.
President of MPCC K. Meghachandra has alleged that there is total failure and collapse of the state administration, and it is very clear the government is totally ignoring the situation. He made the remarks during a press conference held at UCRUL headquarters. The team led by President of MPCC K. Meghachandra visited UCRUL and conducted an inspection of the ongoing construction work of Imphal-UCRUL Road, National Highway 202 and UCRUL Tadobi Road, National Highway 102A. to assess the current status, pace and quality of execution. K. Meghachandra further stated that the two highways are vital connecting roads of Manipur. However, the construction work started more than 6 years back, but till date there is no significant progress. He claimed that the obvious lack of fairness, transparency and accountability can be seen during the inspection, as the two packages from Yangangpopi to Finch Corner are not executed properly. He said the contract is being awarded to contractors with the lowest tender rate, and neither the government of Manipur nor the concerned ministry is giving any attention to it. Further, he pointed out that NHIDCL is also not giving enough attention to it. He said the failure of the work is largely due to nepotism. Only the agency of NHIDCL or the concerned ministry is being considered. Furthermore, the president of MPCC highlighted that the materials used for construction are of very low quality. He also blamed that the random and haphazard construction of roads without maintaining quality only shows that the state government is not there for the people of UCRUL and the people of Manipur. He then reiterated that Congress party always stands for justice and for the people of UCRUL and the entire people of Manipur. Congress stands for the secular and the unity of Manipur. He also vowed that Congress will expose the unfair practices of the agencies and NHIDCL for the greater interests of the people of UCRUL.
Remote area the connecting village mayam ama bas degi highways the lakadoba mayam singina lambi chatpa gi awaba leiba adegi administration gi thabakta degi business sector da everything housing ka university collapse ni sarkar na jingchin bidi haibasidi is a very clear.
Manipuri Students Federation MSF continue its intensified statewide agitation demanding the immediate translation of all textbooks and the official adoption of Manipuri as a primary medium of instruction across the state. Under the aegis of MSF, women folk, Mairapaibi students and youths of Pangai in Imphal East District formed human chain at Pangai Market, demanding for translation of school and college textbooks into the Manipuri language. It may be recalled that MSF has submitted a memorandum to the governor of Manipur on May 12, 2025. However, the government has not provided positive response on the demand. This prompted MSF to launch a series of human chain protests across various districts, including Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur and Thobal, starting from November 2025. Slogans were raised for the protection and promotion of the Manipuri language, among other demands. Under its Civic Action Program, CRPF 169 Battalion installed children playground equipments at Khurai Lamlong Higher Secondary School. Councillor IMC Ward Number 2 Romola, Second in Command 169 Battalion Administration, Yasir Abasi, Second in Command 169 Battalion Operation, Baljinder Singh and VP of Lamlong Higher Secondary School, T. Venuchandra II, graced the handing over ceremony as dignitaries. Speaking on the occasion, Councillor IMC Ward Number 23 Romola appreciated the installation of children playground equipments at the school by CRPF 169 Battalion, and she hoped that the young students can now enjoy the new space and have fun playing at the newly developed school playground. Shifting our focus to some national and international updates now. The National Investigation Agency has taken over the probe into a major illegal Bangladeshi immigration racket that was earlier being investigated by the Delhi Police Special Cell. Officials confirmed that the NIA has registered a fresh FIR after morally assuming charge of the case last week. The agency has begun its investigation and is expected to expand the scope of the probe by tracing the entire syndicate involved involved and following the money trail linked to the network. The takeover follows directions from the Ministry of Home Affairs to crack down on organized networks facilitating illegal immigration and posing potential security threats. The case was initially registered by the Delhi police during a large-scale crackdown on illegal immigration in the national capital. Investigations by the Delhi police had focused on illegal entry routes, forged identity documents, accommodation providers, and agents facilitating employment for undocumented immigrants. VP Radhakrishnan said that vision of a Viksit Bharat can only be realized when youth of country is a drug-free, healthy and purpose-driven while addressing the University of Delhi's drug-free campus campaign in the national capital. He said campaign aligns strongly with government's Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. The substance abuse is a social challenge, a public health concern and a threat to country's demographic dividend. He highlighted that it's the need of the hour for everyone to keep themselves away from drugs, stressing the need to rise against drug abuse and spread awareness amongst everyone against the use of drugs, as drugs spoils the physical and mental health of the youth. As Iran enters its third week of protests, more than 500 protesters have been killed and almost 10,700 people have been arrested as anti-government protests continue. A US-based rights group said an internet blackout, which also is impacting mobile phone calls, has lasted for 4 days. The US administration is under pressure to step up its efforts to support internet freedom after it cut funding last year. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has announced that countries maintaining commercial ties with Iran will face economic penalties from Washington. In a social media post today, Trump said any nation doing business with the Islamic Republic of Iran would be subject to a 25% tariff on all trade conducted with the United States, effective immediately. The U.S. virtual embassy in Iran has urged American citizens to leave Iran immediately, warning that protests across the country are escalating and may turn violent. The embassy said demonstrations may lead to arrests, injuries, road closures, transportation disruptions, and internet shutdowns. The embassy advised U.S. citizens, if safe, to leave Iran by land through Armenia or Turkey and to make plans that do not rely on U.S. government assistance. Well, those are updates we have this afternoon. Before we close the news, let's look at the headlines once again. Oil palms to resume operations from today as MPDF reaches understanding during meeting with Home Commissioner. And Meitei or Meitei Tribe Union kicks off No ST, No Vote campaign. Assam Rifles conducts one-day Northeast seminar on resurgent Manipur framework for stability and sustainable growth. And collective efforts of government, security forces, civil society, community stakeholders are vital in steering the state towards peace, stability, says Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala. Thank you for watching Istv English News. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye.